apathy.
Salutations, people! Welcome! The first ban is hardly surprising. Seeing the Superman locked away from both teams is not something that is unexpected in the current meta.
That's why I call him Super Ban.
He's not only banned, he is super banned in every competitive game.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, Team Hooligans have opted to ban the Zephyrs. They obviously don't want the assassination potential coming in from death from above.
The couple times that I've seen the Zephyrs ban today, the Cricknack has been a priority pick for that team banning the Zephyrs. I think it is one of the few heroes that can outscale the Zephyrs. Kilgroth is another one. But I think Zephyrs counters the Cricknack a little more.
Exactly. That's why when you want to take the Cricknack, you always ban out the Zephyrs because you don't want him mitigating your potential to do damage in the late game with the drops, with the jumps, with the assassination potential.
Oh, and they're going to leave Zenial on the board, which is interesting with Malik. They could also go Malik Alice here. Oh, but are they going to opt for a Batman?
Oh, well, that's surprising. Creative. I like innovative teams. They are going to opt for Batman and Ormar. Well, that is a change of pace.
I think it's the first Omar that we've seen today. And it's going to be really interesting if it's a lane Batman.
Yes, it is going to be interesting. Now, the two punishes have come in. We're going to see a jungle Batman as usually. I remember when Arena of Valor just came out, before the Ormar was nerfed, he was a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. Now, he is less powerful, but we may see a pocket pick coming here from Saiyan.Paranoia.
Less powerful, but he does provide a lot of early game pressure on the map. Able to stun, possible stun with every auto attack. So you just never know.
Yeah, unfortunately, the duration of that stun has been reduced by almost half, or exactly half, if I recall correctly.
Kali has been played a few times. I think that the Zenial Teamy combo with the Lubu is going to allow them to sustain quite long in team fights. And I suppose they're hoping their Lubu is going to scale with the Kilgroth. But I don't know. Both of these lineups are pretty interesting. Neither make a tremendous amount of sense to me, to be honest.
Unfortunately, I do not object to that statement. However, both of these teams have a global ultimate, so neither of them will be able to capitalize on 4 members going on one objective and 1 member going on the other objective and then joining in with the global ultimate, since both teams can do the same.
Malik's ultimate really isn't global. It does have a large range, but Zenial's able to go anywhere. Yeah.
Of course, of course. Even though neither of these compositions are ideal, which one do you think works better?
I like the Zenial Lubu combo. I think if they can get into the late game, they offer a little more burst potential. They can pick off 1 or 2 heroes, especially the Omar and the Batman as it scales into the later game, and then just kind of team fight from there.
Yeah, I really like Hooligans' composition because they have 3 dive-heavy heroes supported by being a bro coming from Teamy, and then they have the Kali to support them with magic damage in the backline. I think that will work out really well in team fights, as long as Batman and Malik are not able to penetrate their defenses and jump onto the Kali.
No, and this level 1 engagement's going to be kind of important as well. I don't know if we'll... Oh, they're going to counter-invade here, so we'll see if they are...
Paranoia are going for the other Might Golem. No one will try to contest that because these teams have just divided themselves into 2 different parts of the map.
Yeah, they just kind of traded buff for buff, no harm, no foul. Lubu got out without getting... He almost got the reset off. It was really close.
But look at Saiyan.Paranoia. They're still rotating around the jungle, perhaps looking for an early pickup.
And it looks like they're going to opt to just clear out the rest of their jungle. And then a setup for the Sentinel or the Dragon. This region seems to favor the Sentinel a lot more than NA and maybe even EU a little bit as well.
Yeah, I see that as well, but now they're jumping onto one member of Paranoia. He is able to escape in time. Tolan will not drop this early.
They wanted him, and Tolan was able to dash away. You're not able to combo those stuns just perfectly on against the Tolan. He has many chances to escape.
That's why Tolan is so good right now, and why L'Oreal was one of the best mages a few months back, because of their ability to dash away from threats and dash in when they see an opportunity to find a fight. Like Team Saiyan is looking for a fight right now. They do pick up the first blood, I believe.
Yeah, that team didn't stand a chance with Omar and Batman on it. They really need to try to avoid a few of these fights so Cricknack can get 4. Cricknack just hit 4.
We were doubtful seeing the Batman and the Ormar, but when they collapse onto a member this early on, it's a whole world of pain for whoever is the recipient of the damage coming in from Batman and Ormar.
Yeah, and if you wait out the Pooty Poots, Teamy is really susceptible to ganks early. The being a bro is not an option, and that Chain Lance really doesn't offer nearly as much as it used to.
As good as Teamy is, he is very much reliant on his cooldowns. And since his cooldowns were nerfed, it's quite difficult for him to escape a precarious situation once he is caught out.
Yeah, I tend to opt for the flicker on Teamy. Most points, if you are that Teamy, like you said, if you don't have a way out now, if you are too far.
But look at the ultimate coming in from the Batman. He used it to zone members of Hooligans away from the Abyssal Dragon to scare them off.
Yeah, neither team roll. That could be the commitment they needed right there.
Tolan just got annihilated, deleted from the map almost instantly. Cricknack doing some damage, justifying the first pick for Hooligans.
Yeah, and that's where Cricknack's scary. If you're caught out alone, all he needs is one other stun, one other hero to help him, and he'll blow up pretty much anybody.
Saiyan.Paranoia are not quite ready to give up the Abyssal Dragon just yet. They're looking for a fight. They're going in. The shot goes in from the Malik, and the Abyssal Dragon has been picked up by Cricknack, but the fight is far from over as Cricknack escapes with a clever kill. Daniel picks up the first fight of the game, and Kali doing so much damage with her ultimate in the back. Ultimately, however, Saiyan.Paranoia come out ahead in this team fight with 2 kills for 1.
2 kills for 1. They were able to sneak that dragon, though. The Cricknack able to just sneak in there. The gold lead fairly even, but the level advantage slightly in favor with that dragon given the XP in addition to the gold.
Yeah.
Could have gone worse for both teams. Lubu gets picked off there. Holy cow.
Off screen, Lubu got defeated. Although, yeah, the dragon fight resulted in fairly equal ramifications for both teams. One team got the dragon, the other team got 1 kill more, but it seems like Saiyan.Paranoia will also get 1 more kill at top lane and a blue tower destroyed.
Yeah, that Batman Tolan burst is something to be aware of, especially if you're by yourself there, and Malik's dropping real low there.
Yeah, look at the shock coming in from Malik. He was confident that he could beat the Zaniel, and he did beat the Zaniel. That was impressive, considering how Malik was low on HP, yet he confidently jumped in with his ultimate, went in with a shock, and picked up a kill before he fell.
Yeah, it looks like Zaniel was a little greedy there, just wanted to stick around, maybe try and bait the Malik in, but Cricknack was already there. I think they had that kill secure, and Zaniel could have just left. Lubu might die again.
Yeah, Lubu is being jumped on, but Zaniel goes in with the Angelic Splendor, and his teammates join him, and they defeat the Batman. They're going for 1 more kill as the enemies drop very low, and Kali just barely missed the ultimate, and unfortunately for her, she will not pick up that kill. Her teammates will pick up a kill, however, it seems so. Teamy got a bit too eager to get that kill, and he will pay the price for it. 1 for 1, ultimately.
Oh, but he gets out.
Yeah, being a bro saved him.
Oh,
And Lubu picks up Kilgroth.
Kilgroth ends up being the one to pay. Teamy held the heal for after the being a bro, which is very nice. So a lot of teammates will blow it.
Coming in from Batman, he's going in, and he will pick up the kill.
It started off with a rather slow game, but the speed of this game has picked up drastically in the last minute.
So many skirmishes all around the map, it's difficult to follow, and now another teamfight around the Abyssal Dragon shot down by Ormar. And who picks up the dragon? Saiyan.Paranoia pick up the dragon with Batman.
Yeah, they just need to get out of here. This Batman's going to clean house if they stick around, and that's exactly
look
what
at the stun. Saiyan.Paranoia are gaining momentum.
This game got out of control real quick. That's a 3,000 gold swing in favor of Paranoia here, right?
And he ults once more. He wants to jump onto Zaniel, and Zaniel tries to escape, but will he be able to? No, he won't. The gold lead increasing for Batman. He will fall, though. What an exciting game, swinging back and forth all the time.
Yeah, Batman grabbed that tower aggro and just wasn't able to get rid of it. Took one too many shots there and ended up going down.
He was way too greedy.
Yeah,
agreed, definitely. Malik trying to scare off his opponents with the cleave is successful in doing so.
Yeah, every time that we look up, though, somebody's attacking somebody. This is a ruthless game. And only 9-7. There have not been that many kills for how many skirmishes we have had, to be honest.
Yeah, though the gold lead is slightly in favor of Saiyan.Paranoia. We'll see if they're able to utilize it to gain even more kills, especially with the Batman and the Ormar. Having the kills, they can be quite explosive if they buy the right items.
Yeah, this Kilgroth's already level 10. That's who you really got to pay attention at this point as he picks up his probably second and third damage item. He's going to start pumping out lots of damage if they're not able to either kite him or just burst him out of these team fights.
I agree. In team fights is the only situation where Hooligans can shine, but right now they're looking for one team fight. It's not really looking so well for them as Batman picks up the first kill. Kills is the first one to fall. Kali, however, tries to do something with her ultimate, defeats the Ormar. The shot comes in from the Malik. He's going in with the cleave, as well as Talon, picking up one more kill for his team. 2 for 1 for Saiyan.Paranoia.
Yeah, I thought he got the being a bro off in time, but I guess it was just a second too late to save the crick neck there. And they're doing exactly what they need to do with this Batman and Omar. They need to get picks to make the combo effective. If they're not getting kills, you're really not using the heroes like you should. And just as I say that, they get another kill onto the Kali, the Tulin, and the Batman. And what that does is that gives you room for your Kilgroth just to free farm all game to where he can reach a point to where he's unkillable.
Evidently. It seems like Hooligans have not expected the Batman pick, and they're not prepared to deal with him. He's just using his stealth all around the map to pick up objectives, to pick up kills, and Hooligans are unprepared to react to that.
Yeah, and the two main counters to Batman, in my opinion, Omar's a huge one. He's able to stun him out of his ultimate and stun him with his dash pretty much as soon as he comes out, so he's not really much of a threat. And then being alone. Batman's super effective against solo heroes, but if you group up against and just combo 1 or 2 stuns even against the Batman, he's really easy to deal with.
And that's the juxtaposition between Saiyan.Paranoia and Hooligans. Hooligans shine in teamfights because they have Teamy and they have Zaniels, who are both best in teamfights. But Batman, however, is best when he picks off enemies when they're alone.
Yeah, I think they should need to work together, clear their jungle a little faster so they can group up faster and make this Batman a little less effective.
Look at this Darkslayer bait. They baited Hooligans to come here to get a bit too close to them, and now they're looking for a fight. We'll see how this unfolds as the shot comes in from Malik, and both of these teams are gathering around blue side jungle, and they're jumping onto artifacts. They have to retreat. Batman is pushing with his teammate. The Kali ultimate is not enough to repel members of Saiyan.Paranoia. We're going forward. Will they pick up the first kill of the fight? Yes, they will. Zaniel drops, but being a bro saves both him and Pudipoots and Teamy.
And just like we said that, you were saying their team fight is what's better, and they utilized it there. They didn't really gain anything, but they were able to fend off the the invade and not lose anything as well. They just need to stall out a few more team fights and wait till you get to that point in the game where Omar and Batman fall off. Oh, right there, they get the Batman pick, yeah.
And the fourth Abyssal Dragon of the game will spawn in only a few seconds, and Hooligans have the opportunity to seize it for themselves.
Yeah, they're not really in a position to contest this. Hooligans clean it up rather easily. Lubu and Kilgroth are going to go a little 1v1 in the top lane. Lubu is chasing him too.
And now the gold lead that we discussed so thoroughly is almost non-existent, just 1k.
Yeah, this Darkslayer is going to be... Oh, another tower falls. The thing was dead anyway. But yeah, this Darkslayer is going to be a huge focus.
It should. Saiyan.Paranoia tried to use the Darkslayer as bait to catch off members of Hooligans. They did not succeed in doing so the first time. They may have more luck the next time they attempt to do so.
Batman missed his knock-up there. They had to disengage immediately. They did a nice throw-up, but not trying to force it there, even though he missed it. Teamy just zoning, keeping them out of their jungle. Neither team seeing an opening just yet. If this next team fight is a big one, it could be game-changing.
Kilgroth may be caught out. Thankfully for him, he escaped just in time. But as you were saying, the next team fight will be massively consequential because it's late game, the death timers are long, and the second team fight may be brewing now as the shot comes in from the Malik as well as Angelic Splendor coming in from Zaniel, and the first kill comes onto the side of Saiyan.Paranoia. Being a bro saved Teamy for only a bit as he dies.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Teamy went in and Zaniel went and saved him, and then none of the DPS followed up. Teamy used to being a bro and everything, and they just kind of they went to try and save the bottom tower, but it went into dying anyway. It looks like there was just a little bit of miscommunication there. And that leads right into the Darkslayer.
Yes, it does. Saiyan.Paranoia were looking for the opportunity to catch out one member of Hooligans so that they could confidently take the Darkslayer, but Hooligans are trying to steal it. They're trying to make a play. Not successful. The Dark Knight takes the Darkslayer, and a fight is unfolding, but Kriknik, dealing so much damage, takes out one member of Saiyan.Paranoia. Ultimately, it won't be enough, as Saiyan.Paranoia take out 3 members of Hooligans with the Darkslayer.
Yeah, Saiyan.Paranoia, they all drop so low, but they have so much lifesteal on the team with Kilgroth, Malik, and Tulin probably has Reyes done now, yep, as well. Omar even has a Gaia standard. Nobody has... Kali has it, I guess, but it just didn't help at all. What am I trying to think of? The Reaper, Tome of the Reaper. What I was gonna say, it didn't seem like they had it, but it just wasn't useful. It didn't even matter.
Collectively, Saiyan.Paranoia have 16 kills, and out of those 16 kills, Batman participated in 14 of them. Only 2 kills were made by Saiyan.Paranoia without Batman. That goes to show how much he's participating in this fight. And now that he's not there to support his team, it's looking very slippery for them.
I can't believe Tulin just lived. That ender was absolutely beautiful, and Batman's going to try and re-engage here.
Yeah, now that they're all together, Malik can use the shock and initiate the fight. Hooligans have to retreat before they get annihilated by the sheer power of Paranoia when they're all grouped up.
Yeah, these towers are just going to go down so quick. They didn't even have Kilgroth on that tower, and it just evaporated. The
ultimate coming from the Dark Knight. He's looking for a kill. He will get it. Defeated. Livu Howl drops down. And maybe the high ground tower will be the next to follow. Yes, it will. They destroy it. And the team fight is unfolding. They're looking for more blood. Their bloodthirst pays off as it's the ace. Now the base is left wide open. Dominating coming in from Tolan. And it's GG for Saiyan.Paranoia.
Wow. That is not the team I was expecting to win. I'm going to be honest, but that Batman really paid off.
Yeah, their teamfights were so explosive. As soon as they take out one member of Hooligans, they capitalize on it, they get more kills, they take towers, they re-engage the fight, they pick up an ace, and then they destroy the base. Absolute demolishment of Hooligans in this last team fight.
Yeah, they did a really nice job, like you said, of once they got a kill, taking advantage of it, and creating an opportunity, taking an objective. And they just really used that to carry them into the late game where Kilgroth was such a monster. But Batman's probably the real MVP, despite having 5 deaths. He was just so impactful. 16 out of 21 kill participation in the end, like you were saying. Just all over the map, too.
Yeah, Tulan in the end participated in 18 kills, and we also need to commend Tulan, as amazing as Batman was, we need to commend Tulan for his slippery, evasive gameplay throughout the game. He was at the verge of dying so many times, but he escaped death and continued dealing damage in teamfights. Only 1 death at the end of the game, and he dealt so much damage. Also a contender for being the MVP for his team.
Yeah, that's true. That one endure there towards the end when he was in the enemy jungle with 4 or 5 enemies surrounding him was just absolutely perfectly timed.
I agree. This was a really close game that had its ups and downs. It was intense. We did not know which team would come out ahead. In the end, we were proven wrong with Hooligans decisively, with Saiyan decisively taking in the game with the Batman initiations and the damage coming in from the Tulan and the rest of his team. GG.
Yeah, Tulan ended up with 32% of his team's damage, also taking 20% of the team's damage. So they were able to balance the damage they took very nicely.
They were. It's funny how he took 20% of the team's damage, yet he only died once, meaning that he was really adept at soaking up the damage, then blinking out just when he was about to die in order to survive. That's a really efficient strategy when you have a hero who can blink around the map, who can use this hit-and-run tactic to gain kills and to escape.
Yeah, and in the end, it leads to a victory.